What's going on, guys? It's your boy Abel here with All Things Sports. And before we get started with the video today, if you enjoy the content, please give the video a likes up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe already, because once I get to my goal of 100 subscribers, I'm going to give myself a Gatorade shower. So you get to see me make fun of myself with all different kinds of different color Gatorade. But today's topic for today is Major League Baseball wrote off the New York Yankees. And looks like they're paying for it right now. A lot of people came into the season not expecting the Yankees to compete. They were old. Tanaka was obviously on the shelf. Red Sox had just signed Pablo Sandoval and Hanley Ramirez to play shortstop. Alex Rodriguez and Mark Teixeira struggled to stay healthy for the last couple of years. A-Rod obviously was suspended for that year. They thought he was going to give no production. The Yankees just looked broken down. Throwing the towels wasn't going to be their year. And what we saw is something completely different. Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez have been staples of the offense. They have been the backbone of it, have stayed healthy, knock on wood, have produced great power out of the 3 and 4 spot. They fought through a good chunk of their schedule with injuries to Tanaka, their starting rotation, and also lost Ellsbury for a good chunk. Survived, fought through, and now I think about 66% of their remaining games are against sub-500 opponents, which work well for the Yankees, who obviously have them back. Gardner and Ellsbury both batting above 300. You got Teixeira and A-Rod batting right behind them. Starting rotation finally looks healthy. The Yankees are in the market for potentially a starter and as well as possibly a reliever. They even threw out Aroldis Chapman, which would be insane if the Yankees acquired Aroldis Chapman. But what this reminds me of is the old New York Yankees. Not to the degree in terms of the offense, because the old Yankee offense was just insane. But in terms of if you're winning after 7 and you got that Betances-Miller combo or Miller-Betances, they're both pretty interchangeable in terms of the 8th man, 9th man setup role. They cut you off right there. The Yankees really make this a 7-inning game a lot of times with that fantastic bullpen, and the way the starters have finally gelled, gotten together, the relievers are doing their job, the offense is staying healthy and producing. The Yankees look very threatening. Very threatening, especially if they acquire some pieces. I am not in favor of them completely gutting the farm system for a rental in terms of a starter. Even though David Price, I'm just not in favor of that. I'd prefer them to build going forward. Obviously, you saw when the Yankees during their dynasty years, their core 4 all came up through the farm system and were there to produce for years to come. I would not be in favor of that. But the Yankees right now are in definitely a position to compete. They're in first place. They have the weakest part of their schedule remaining in terms of compared to the front half. And all cylinders look a go. Yankees crushed the Orioles again today. And I like their chances. If they get another starter, if they can find a solid number 2, let alone a number 1, but if they can find a solid number 2 and push that rotation down one more slot, so maybe obviously Tanaka would be your 1, you would have maybe a 1A or a 1B, and then Pineda, depending on the type of person, would either be 2 or 3, and you stretch that starting rotation down just one more spot, that would be really threatening in the postseason because obviously rotations shorten a little bit. And as long as Tanaka stays healthy and keeps pitching like he's pitching, the Yankees are in a good spot. But that's the video for today. If you guys enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it so I can make myself look like a dumb fool. This is Abel with All Things Sports, and I'll see you guys later.